As a kid of the 90s, Cable was always so intriguing to me. He was just a big hulking character that had all these pouches and guns and overdrawn features, and over the years we've kind of seen a different version of him. And as we move through X-Men 97 Season 2, Cable has really defined his character. He's really kind of grown into what he is. And we've seen some costume changes, we've seen some a little bit of physical changes. He's not quite as hulking as he was back in the day, but let's go ahead and jump into this figure here. This is the last figure I needed from the wave. I'd kind of been using my Marvel Legends Cable, the one that came out 2 years ago, as my placeholder. Got this guy today. Just really cool head sculpt. It's different than the old Marvel Legends because the glow is not yellow, but this is definitely Cable with that stoic face, the headset. He just doesn't look very happy, and in the show he hasn't been very happy, so it kind of makes sense. He's kind of caught between two different things. So the costume itself, it's still got the pouches, still got the overdrawn stripes and straps and all that good stuff. So it reminisces me back to my era when I first was introduced to Cable when I was a 8-year-old boy or whatever. But this is a modern looking Cable. The colors are different. It's cool. Comes with these two pretty cool guns. This one is massive. I mean, it's probably the biggest Marvel Legends gun I own, and then of course this little smaller one. They both have the same feature, which I'll show you in a second, but pretty cool. And then a different set of hands, and then he's got these blast features that you can just pop right into the gun, which is cool. We've seen these a few times with different characters over the years for Marvel Legends. It's cool that they included this with Cable because this really goes with the whole aesthetic of his costume design and the show. Very cartoony looking, but not completely childish. It looks cool. So one thing about his shoulder pads there is the articulation on the arms. You cannot really get him into a holding the gun. It is, looking down the sights type of a view. So this is kind of the best you get with it. Kind of show you guys here. It's just only bends up so far, so you don't get that full, and it doesn't bend across. You're kind of constricted by that shoulder pad, but that's okay. You can still pose him pretty close to what he would be doing, which is firing a big gun. I'm glad that we have the big shoulder pads. That's what his character looks like, so it is what it is. You sacrifice some posability for features on the toy itself, so you can still get him looking cool. Here's the minigun with the firing effect. He's just kind of blasting behind him. Now here's the other Marvel Legends Cable I was talking about. This came out like 2 years ago. I've been using it as a placeholder in my 97 display just because. But as you can tell, they're two completely different figures. They're both really cool for what they are. I prefer the 97 version just because I'm a mark for the cartoons. So here's him standing next to Sunspot. As you can see, he towers over Sunspot, as he should. So the height differential is very accurate, and the body differential is very accurate, like he's double the size. And then Jubilee, of course, is even smaller, as they both tip over. Jubilee is even smaller, and I really like this Jubilee figure. They did an awesome job, but as you can tell, it's accurate. It's how it should look. And then as we move forward, here's the new 97 Archangel, and then the Psylocke from the 2-pack. We don't have a Psylocke 97 figure yet. I'm assuming we'll get one soon. And here's the whole group sitting together. Just think they look so cool together. I mean, they really do. There's a couple of still poses. Just showing you he can look cool even with the articulation. And one final pose. Thanks for checking it out, guys.